I am welcoming you all of them to my channel. Today I am going to talk about solvent extraction. Is a simplest technique to extract an organic compound from an organic compound or organic solute from aqueous phase, from an aqueous phase to organic phase, That is, usually the solvent extraction technique can be done by making use of separatory funnel. What does it mean? How does it looks like? Separating funnel. You can see the separating funnel. So it is a separating funnel. In this funnel, if I have added an organic as well as aqueous solvent. For example, now I am going to add an organic solvent. Then what happened? Actually, you have to use funnel for transferring. I have added an dichloromethane solution and now I am going to add aqueous solution also. I mean water. Now you can see two phases. The two phases will be separated. Down one is an organic phase and the upper one is aqueous phase. The two phases can be separated in the separating funnel. Now if I have added a solute, for example, I am going to add now iodine. Iodine, we all of them knows, is an organic, is a kind of non-polar compound. So if I added iodine, what will happen? When I added iodine, you can see that what happened. You can see that one, iodine is more distributed in, the iodine solute is more distributed in organic solvent than aqueous solvent, because iodine is a kind of non-polar molecule which distributes. It is expected that it will be more distributed in organic solvent, but it is not that much soluble in aqueous phase. That will be defined by distribution coefficient. Distribution coefficient or partition coefficient or distribution coefficient, which will be denoted by the symbol Kd. Kd, which is equal to concentration of solute, in this case iodine. So concentration of solute or iodine in organic layer divided by concentration of iodine in aqueous layer. So partition coefficient is a constant. It is a constant value for a particular system. So again, partition coefficient is independent of the concentration of the solute. Partition coefficient is independent of the concentration of solute. Of course, the fraction of solute extracted depend upon the volume ratio. That means how much amount of volume used in the organic layer, how much amount of volume is in the aqueous layer. That will depend upon the extraction, how much organic compound can go to the organic layer. That will be depend upon the volume ratio. upon the volume ratio. And I would like to also tell about distribution ratio. What is the meaning of distribution ratio? Just a minute. Usually, if the solute does not undergo any association or dissociation, then partition coefficient or distribution coefficient as well as distribution ratio will be same. But you just see here, you can take an example of benzoic acid. Okay, benzoic acid in organic layer exists as mostly like no dissociation or anything. But when you come to aqueous layer, what happened? You have benzoic acid undissociated form as well as dissociated form. So in that case, what happened? In that case, distribution coefficient as well as distribution ratio will be different. Here distribution ratio will be equal to concentration of benzoic acid in organic layer divided by undissociated form of benzoic acid and undissociated form of benzoate ion. In case if a molecule, for example, we take iodine, what happened? It will be never undergo any kind of association or dissociation in organic or aqueous layers. So in case of any kind of solute, the solute is not undergoing any kind of association or dissociation in organic as well as aqueous layer, then what happened? Kd will be equal to D. Kd will be equal to D. That means under that condition, distribution coefficient as well as distribution ratio will be same. Okay. Now let me come to percentage extraction. So percentage extracted. Percent extracted. That means how much amount of organic compound was extracted from an aqueous layer. That will be called as, that means how much organic compound can be extracted from the total number of millimoles of solute. So the fraction of solute extracted, the fraction of solute extracted is equal to number of millimoles of solute, number of millimoles of solute in organic phase divided by the total number of millimoles, divided by the total number of millimoles of solute. That is, percentage extracted is equal to number of millimoles of solute in organic phase. So number of millimoles means molarity into volume. How much volume we have used for extraction, that will give millimoles. So concentration of solute in organic layer multiplied by volume of organic solvent divided by total number of millimoles of solute. That is both phases. That is concentration of S0 V0 plus concentration of solute in aqueous layer into concentration of V volume of aqueous. So V0 and Va means volume of solvent, that is organic solvent how much you have used, and aqueous solvent how much you have used. That is V0 or the Va are the volumes of organic and aqueous solvents used in the extraction technique. Okay, now it has to be related with the distribution coefficient. So now what happened? We can divide this parameter by divide above and below by above and below parameter with concentration of S0 V0. Okay, so percentage of E which is equal to, what happen if you divide it, means what will happen? You will get 1. Sorry, percentage of X means you have to multiply it with 100. Okay, so 100 divided by 1 plus concentration of S A divided by concentration of S0, I mean SO, organic layer, into V A divided by VO. Okay. We know this parameter. This is just a reciprocal of distribution ratio. 1 plus 1 by D into VA by VO. Okay. Which is again equal to 100 D divided by D plus VA by VO. So percentage of extracted, how much percentage of solute extracted in, extracted, or so how much amount of solute present in organic layer, which is equal to 100 D divided by D plus Va by V0. Okay, let us make a case. In case if you use equal volume, that means if Va and Vo is same, that means both volume, you have used volume of aqueous, volume of water, as well as volume of any organic solvent, that may be dichloromethane or ether, anything. If you use both case will be the same volume, under that condition percentage of E which is equal to 100 D divided by D plus 1. So now the percentage of extracted will be now completely depend upon D value, distribution coefficient. So distribution ratio or distribution coefficient. Okay, because most of the cases distribution ratio and distribution coefficient will be same. I already said to you, when the distribution ratio and distribution coefficient will be different, when the solute molecule can undergo any kind of association or dissociation, under that case that will be different. Okay, so you just see that what percentage of extracted will be now completely depend upon the parameter D. In case, just assume if D is around 0.001, then what happen? Percentage of extraction, that means the solute will be more retained, it will be more retained only in the aqueous phase. That means the extraction will be negligibly zero, it will be no extraction will be there. Almost like 0.1% of solute will be extracted to the organic layer. But when you come to another option, that means percentage of E, that means the solute will be retained, the solute will be retained in aqueous phase. But in case, let me go to the another case, if D is greater than 1000. In case, if D is greater than 1000, if D is greater than 1000, maybe it is D is less than 0.0, D is greater than 1000. Under this case, what happened? The solute will be almost 99% will be extracted. The solute will be the solute will be the solute will be almost 99% extracted to organic. By making use of this simple technique, any kind of compound can be used for separation technique also. For example, you have two different compounds. Just simply I can tell, you can have a carboxylic acid, maybe benzoic acid and benzaldehyde. Benzoic acid and benzaldehyde. You have two different organic compound. These two needs to be separated. Okay, these two needs to be separated because this can be a separation technique also. Because if you have to separate this one, what happen? You can take this mixture and then you can take in the separating funnel. Then what happen? You can add dichloromethane. When you add dichloromethane, both will be in organic phase. At the same time, when you added sodium bicarbonate solution, then what happened? Carboxylic acid only react with sodium bicarbonate to extract carboxylic acid. That means carboxylic acid will be converted to sodium salt. It will go to almost 99% will go to water layer, and benzaldehyde will be in organic layer. So what happened? If by making use of separating funnel, you can separate these two phases, then the aqueous layer, if you acidify, you can get benzoic acid. So it can be a very good separation technique also. And now I would like to do one problem to understand more about this percentage extraction. Okay, so now let me see a problem to understand more this topic. The distribution ratio between 3 molar HCl and tri-N-butyl phosphate for palladium chloride is 2.3. What percentage palladium chloride will be extracted from 25 ml of a 7 into 10 power minus 4 molarity solution into 10 ml tri-N-butyl phosphate. So it's a very direct question. There is no any kind of complication. The solution for this problem is, they have given distribution ratio. That is, I can say in the case palladium chloride, if does not undergo any kind of association or dissociation, distribution ratio and distribution coefficient will be same. So D is equal to concentration of palladium chloride in organic phase. Organic layer here is tri-N-butyl phosphate. Okay, tri-N-butyl phosphate, and concentration of palladium chloride in aqueous layer. They used acidic medium, but in this aqueous layer, what happened? It is 2.3. Okay. Now we know distribution ratio, and also they have given volume of organic as well as aqueous layer. Volume of water, how much they have used? Volume of water, or you can say acidified water. You can say like a HCl, which is equal to 25 ml. Volume of tri-N-butyl phosphate, which is equal to 10 ml. Okay. Now formula. Percentage of extracted is equal to 100 D divided by D plus VA by VO. So 100, that means 100 into D how much? 2.3. 2.3 plus VA, aqueous volume of aqueous will be around 25 ml divided by 10 ml. So which is equal to, what does it mean? 230 divided by 2.3 plus 2.5, 4.8. Okay, which is equal to, if you divided this one, what happened? You will get around 47.9%. That means approximately equal to 48%. So 48% of palladium chloride can be extracted with 25 ml of, can be extracted from 25 ml of HCl solution of concentration, this one, with 10 ml of triiodine phosphate. Okay, so I hope you understand understand this lecture, and also you understand the importance of solvent extraction technique. Thank you very much for participating in this lecture.